random Catholic thoughts, list videos, and more for Bored Lady. Marian Apparition sites are kind of like Apple stores, in that you can find them all over the world, and many people flock to them with great devotion. However, only Marian Apparition sites have the honor of being the subject of videos made by random Catholic thoughts. Be sure to check out the first video if you haven't already. So here are 4 more locally approved, lesser known Marian Apparitions. Before going any further, here's the obligatory request to subscribe and click the bell icon. Our Lady of LaVang. Thank you to these YouTube users for suggesting this apparition. Vietnam, 1785. Catholic persecution is underway. A community of Catholics flee to the rough mountainous jungles in central Vietnam to save themselves. They cling to their faith while suffering from illness, starvation, and more. They would often gather together and pray the rosary under a banyan tree. Then one day in 1789, a lady dressed in traditional Vietnamese garb, holding a small child and accompanied by angels, appear in their midst. She offers words of love and encouragement to the persecuted faithful. She tells them to pick a certain plant to cure them of illness. The Catholics were greatly heartened by the message. Devotion to Our Lady of LaVang spread when persecution lessened, and devotion continued when persecution flared up again in Vietnam, lasting through the late 1800s. Eventually, a shrine is built, and eventually, a church is consecrated in 1901 at the site of the apparition. Our Lady of All Nations. This entry came recommended by this YouTube user. Thank you very much. The story goes, Ida Peterman received 56 various visions and prophecies from the Blessed Virgin Mary over a 14-year period starting in 1945. One particular message was encouragement for the ratification of the dogma of Mary as co-redemptrix, mediatrix, and advocate. She said it would be hotly debated by the Church, and it was, but ultimately approved, which it was. Here is the associated prayer and image of Our Lady of All Nations, which was also the subject of some controversy. In 2002, the Bishop of Amsterdam approved the apparition. Our Lady of Good Hope. We have these 3 YouTube users to thank for this entry. The only approved Marian apparition site in the United States, believe it or not, occurred in 1859 in northeastern Wisconsin. A young Belgian immigrant named Adele Breezy witnessed a dazzling apparition of a woman dressed in white between 2 trees. The woman later appeared to her again, identifying herself as the Queen of Heaven. She called for prayer, penance, and the conversion of sinners. Adele fully embraced the mission given to her, eventually becoming a sister. Also eventually came a shrine and the approval of the apparitions as worthy of belief in 2010 by the Bishop of Green Bay. Nuestra Señora de CUAPA. Thank you to this YouTube user for commenting this on the previous video. In 1994, local bishops declared these apparitions by the Virgin Mary to Bernardo Martinez as worthy of belief. In 1980, Bernardo was a sacristan of the local parish in CUAPA, Nicaragua, located here. It all started in April when he went into the chapel and saw a bright light shining from the statue of our Blessed Mother. During the time of these supernatural visits, Bernardo had very human struggles. He dealt with fear of ridicule, hesitation, hope, and inspiration. The message of Our Lady was fairly simple. Pray the rosary with biblical citations and to call for a renewal of the first Saturday devotions. Her appearance also included the warning that Nicaragua would suffer if it did not change its ways. Bernardo would later be ordained a priest and passed away in 2000. Here is the winner of last video's question. Wait. RCT Geek is our spin-out channel. Who allowed this? We can't be the winners of our own game. That's cheating. So you know that woman yells at cat meme that's been going around? Your task is to make a Virgin Mary related, Virgin Mary themed, Virgin Mary centric meme with it. And here's the obligatory request to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.